Here's something I've been chewing on for a little bit. So it's well documented that beta cells have an inherently low antioxidant defense. They are very unique in how metabolically active they are, thus creating a lot of oxidative stress in the process. How they lack a lot of the common ROS neutralizing enzymes, things like catalase or glutathione peroxidase, and how this leaves them very vulnerable to fairly common metabolic byproducts. So what all of those papers propose is that the beta cell's natural antioxidant defense has a just enough approach. That's to say that because they are so metabolically active and because they create so much oxidative stress just by existing, they have the natural capacity to only handle what it is they create in the cell, which leaves them very vulnerable to outside sources of inflammation. Which for me begs the question, when people talk about the autoimmune theory behind type 1 diabetes development, that our immune system has to somehow go rogue and mount this attack on beta cells. Cue the dramatic charge scene from Lord of the Rings or Braveheart. When in reality, given that the maximum capacity of beta cells to handle inflammatory conditions is already met by just the baseline metabolism, that would mean that beta cells were vulnerable to any degree of inflammation. It would never have to be something specifically targeted against beta cells. So do we really need to be paying as much attention as we are to the exact inflammatory response specific to the beta cells? When in reality, if we just handled systemic inflammation, you would automatically be decreasing the stress load on the beta cells. And even in the event that beta cells just so happen to be passive victims to our overall systemic inflammation, that idea of the immune system attacking the beta cell falls through because the beta cell would be falling apart from the inside, not the outside. And thus the immune system would only be activated once the destructed beta cells spill their contents. Food for thought. What do you think?